Hey, my beautiful sweet friends, how you doing today? It's me, Sharita Jones, checking back in with another video. Hey, I want to talk to you about something we've all experienced, the struggle to turn ideas into reality. You've probably had moments where a great idea popped into your head, but then nothing happened. Sounds familiar? I know I can relate. Now you might be wondering, why is it so hard to take action? The truth is, there are 3 common barriers that hold us back. Let's explore them together. Fear of failure. First, let's talk about fear of failure. This is one of the biggest, the biggest roadblocks we face. We think, what if I try and fail? What will people think? But let me ask you this, is failure really the enemy? I'd argue that inaction is. At least I can speak for myself saying that. Every successful person you admire has faced failure. Think about J.K. Rowling, for example. She was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became the phenomenon we know today. Can you imagine if she had given up after the first rejection? We wouldn't have Hogwarts or the magical world she created. The point is, failure isn't the end of the road. It's just part of the journey. The only true failure is not trying at all. So you have to try. You have to give it your all. Then we have perfectionism. Now let's move on to the second barrier, guys, which is perfectionism. How many of you have said something like this? It's not the right time, or it's not good enough yet. I know I have. I know I've said those things. But here's the truth. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Think about the tech industry. Companies release beta versions of their products all the time. Those early versions aren't perfect, but they're out there. They gather up the feedback, improve it, and evolve. The same principle applies to your ideas. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Start messy and refined as you go. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful, guys. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Take action even if it's imperfect, because progress is better than perfection. Progress is better than perfection. Oh, and let's talk about procrastination. How many of us have procrastinated? And then there's their third barrier, guys, procrastination. Procrastination. We've all been there, haven't we? We all have. We say, I'll start tomorrow. But somehow tomorrow turns into next week, and then next month, and even next year. The solution to procrastination is simple. Take the first step. No matter how small it is, take the first step. That step might feel insignificant, but it creates momentum, guys. It creates momentum, and momentum is powerful. Here's the thing. Progress fuels motivation. You don't need to wait to feel inspired to start. Take action, and inspiration will follow. So we got to take action. So guys, we have to turn these ideas into reality. Turning these ideas into reality. Now that we've talked about the barriers, let's focus on the solutions. How do we move past fear, perfectionism, and procrastination? How do we turn ideas into reality? I believe it comes down to 3 steps. Dream, do, develop. Dream, do, develop. Say it with me. Dream, do, develop. So guys, we're going to dream. The first step is to dream, not just any dream, but a specific dream, a specific one, guys. What's your vision? What does success look like for you? Take a moment to really picture it, guys. Write it down. Be as detailed as possible. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to take action. The next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do. The next thing to do, we're going to do. This is where many of us get stuck, but it's also the most important step. We got to do it. Start small. It doesn't have to be a big leap, guys. Send that email, make that phone call, sketch out that idea. Just do something. We got to do it. Remember, action creates momentum. And once you start moving, it's easier to keep going, guys. It's easier to keep going. Trust me, I know I can relate to this. So then we got to develop, guys. We have to develop. This is where growth happens, when we get the developing going. So we got to keep going, guys, keep refining. And most importantly, guys, we got to keep learning. We have to keep learning. Progress doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence, you'll get closer to your goal. You'll get closer to your dreams. So guys, I have a personal story for you. So before I end this, I want to share this with you guys. Let me share my personal story with you guys. For a long time, guys, if anybody been watching my channel, you guys know, for a long time, I struggled with the fear of being seen as a failure. I worked countless temp jobs, and I used to think, what if people judge me for not having a steady career? What if they judge me for, bouncing from job to job? But over time, I realized that each of those experiences was teaching me something valuable about being resilient, about being adaptable, and people. But the way my life was set up, I had to bounce job from job. I tried to find something permanently, but it wasn't working out. So I became a career temp. I became a career consultant. But over time, I realized that each of those experiences was teaching me something valuable. It taught me about resilience, adaptability, and it taught me about people. The lessons became the foundation of my series, guys, of my video series. It's hard out here for a temp. If I had let fear stop me, guys, if I had let fear stop me, I wouldn't be standing here today sharing these ideas with you, because I just kept pushing forward. I kept going. I just kept going in spite of the doubts, in spite of fear of judgment. I just kept going. So guys, I just want to recap all of this. The 3 barriers to action are fear of failure, perfectionism, and procrastination. But the good news is you can overcome them by following these 3 steps. Dream, do, develop. Dream, do, develop. Say it with me now. Dream, do, develop. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back no longer. Take the first step, guys. Start messy, start small, but just start. Your ideas matter. Your ideas matter. And with persistence, they can become reality, guys. So guys, thank you so much for liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing. I truly and sincerely appreciate you all so much. You are the best. Love you lots, friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye for now. Have an amazing day.